So this morning, I woke up to a Facebook post and saw something that was pretty sad. One of the DJC's talent that we had come into Atlanta. I wouldn't consider him a friend of mine, but from a personal standpoint, but we definitely became pretty close. Mike D recently passed, literally this morning, as we're walking into batch recording this. And I thought it would be good to give him a little bit of flowers at this point. I've known Mike D as a remixer for years. Never knew him personally.
Me neither.
And then a good friend of ours, Pinky, who I had brought on to our DJ squad in Florida as a traveling DJ. I don't know how they got together as far as just professionally. And she's like, hey, I think he would be a great fit for the DJ collective. And he does more than just perform. He's actually a teacher. I was like, you're kidding me. So she hooked us up with a phone call. I mean, I was kind of starstruck. Rarely do I get that way.
Right.
But he's so kind of not in the mold of a DJ from the standpoint of social media, like out there. But his work is second to none, in my opinion, as far as his mixes and things like that. So I got on a phone call. The guy could not have been more gracious. Immediately jumped in and said that he would perform for us. So we had him do, I think it was a Monday night party with Scooter and all the guys on Monday night. And then he led one of our master classes, sharing his literal techniques of how he puts together edits and stuff for a whole group of about 12 to 15. And it was packed. It was one of the few ones that was completely sold out. So, I mean, it's super sad for the DJ community in general. I think we've lost somebody who, in my opinion, one of the better editors out there, was picked up by major labels. Anything you kind of want to add?
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things where there's nobody, like, go right now. You're listening to this, watching this, open your Serato, type in Mike D, and you're going to have something that you may not even know about. You're going to have Mike D edits in your crates. They're just there. They were always there, I feel like, from the beginning. I remember being at the Starling, the hotel we had at the collective, and was introduced to him. I mean, back then, like, me, you, and Jason had such different roles and jobs. Like, that was your thing. Like, I'm going to book the educators. Jason, bring the talent. I don't remember what I did, not much, but now I feel like the roles are reversed. Jani does nothing. He's the new nothing man. But I remember getting there, getting unpacked, whatever. People were starting to show up. I think we're all hanging out in the hotel bar.
Right.
And Piggy was like, hey, it's Mike. And I was like, cool. I mean, I know 5,000 Mikes.
Yeah.
I was like, cool. And like, we're going on through this conversation. He's kind of a quiet guy. Almost. Like, not egotistical or loud or boisterous. And then finally, like, I'm 30 minutes into this conversation, and I go, oh, wait, are you Mike D? Like, the editor, Mike D? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, sorry, man, dude, I didn't even know you were coming. Like, I was like, I'm out of the game here. Like, and I'm like, dude, your stuff is legendary. Like, and I was kind of the same way, a little bit starstruck. I'm like, damn, dude, I've never met this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really, it's sad, man. It's sad. We don't know. I mean, again, we just saw this morning, 2 hours ago. Brian texted me. I was like, I think this is real, man. Like, multiple people are posting about it.
Yeah.
It looks like he passed into sleep, is what people are saying. I don't know the details of it, but rest in peace to Mike D. I guess we'll preview a few tracks to kind of honor him.
Yeah. So I don't know what's the first one, Saquon? Do you use, what does it say? Okay, yeah, this is you.
This is one of mine.
So we were trying to think through like what our favorite Mike D remixes are. You mentioned this one, My Love. You know, play a little sample of it.
I hear him in mine. Yeah.
If I wrote you a symphony,
Like a booty remix almost.
Yeah.
I still play this, and it's old.
Really?
Yeah.
if I told you were beautiful,
You know,
you did
I'm a
it double
Timberlake
time.
fan. Yeah.
would you take me on the regular?
Yeah.
It's kind of breakbeat-ish.
Yeah.
A little bit, Miami
Baby,
bass.
I've been around
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good shit.
My I picked two.
Okay.
The one that I was using, I would say up to last year, almost exclusively, was the No Hands Mike D remix
Yeah.
because it starts at 132 and then the beat drops, and so you don't really feel the double time
Right.
once the verse comes
Or the
in.
halftime at that point.
Yeah. So you want to hit it? And it just mixes in so well from house. Let's see the beat's gone.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel like it's to normal time at this point.
He's really good with those kind of drums.
Totally.
It's the same kind of vibe as the other one.
What I love about him is how clean his mixes are.
Yeah.
And they still like have just what the club needs or what a dance floor needs without being over the top with production, and stays true to the original.
Sure. Yeah.
My other one, which is kind of a secret weapon for me, I guess, is the Lover by Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
You got to play this like December for sure. But if they're super fans of Taylor Swift, this one always goes over. The original's so slow, and this one is great. And when they hear that part, that piano, the girls know what it is. Yeah.
It's Taylor.
We could leave for Christmas lights.
So you gotta play it in December.
Till January.
Yeah.
This is our place.
It's just
a great
clean
song
mix.
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I actually did. This is one of my
And there's a
Taylor
dazzling
favorites. Like,
Yeah.
if I was listening to Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good shit.
Anyway, rest in peace, Mike D.
Yeah, man.
Let's get into the episode.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Beyond the DJ Booth. I'm Joe Bunn. That's my co-host, Mr. Brian B., and we are the Private Event DJ podcast,
Yeah.
the preeminent.
Yeah. Preeminent.
Is that even a word?
I don't know.
Is that the right use of the word?
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna hope you're right on that. Welcome back, guys. This is Batch Day.
I feel like Saquon, was that the right use of the word? Have you ever noticed how he knows like the most random shit?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know about that.
the chupacabra was the craziest thing. Anyway,
Well, we always like to
Batch
start
Day, yeah.
Batch Day. We like to start every episode off thanking some of our Patreon friends, which are in the back room. You get a little shout out. So let's thank some of these guys.
Let's do it. Flip the slide, my man. Shout out. Oh, Dewan Jones. He works for me.
Does he?
Yeah.
Out of Apex.
Yeah. He's one of my DJs.
Okay.
Shout out Dewan.
All right. Oh man, I'm gonna probably murder this one here. Jimmy Rudin
Yeah.
Is that
I think
right?
so. Or Rudon.
out of San Jose, California.
And Donnie Malpass back in business in Charlotte.
Okay.
Donnie told me he was retiring. And then he starts texting me the other day about lights and another DJ booth because he had one in the past. He must have sold it.
Oh wow.
You can't ever get out of the DJ
No,
game, bro.
no.
Come on, Donnie.
I've had so many.
Damn it, Donnie. He's back.
I got a DJ of mine that retires every few months, it feels like. And he sells everything. I'm like, bro, why do you keep doing this to yourself? And then he's like, I need a deal or whatever. I'm like, bro, keep the stuff.
Here's the thing, man. Once you're a DJ, you're always a DJ because you don't forget it, right?
Yeah.
And it's so easy now to go out and get whatever you missed in that year that you were off
Right.
musically, right? So
Well, other people don't forget. So they're gonna hit you up and you're like,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
the DJ.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's just you might as well just stay in it, even
Yeah.
if you don't want to do it much. Hold on to your gear, hold on to a controller and a set of speakers, and
Yeah.
a good microphone.
Yep.
Have a decent laptop at all times, and then you're just ready to be called into action like
Totally
a damn Thundercat or something.
Bro, you and the analogies
What the fuck
today. What is
I
happening?
don't even know what a Thundercat is.
Oh,
Anyway.
goodness. Well, I thought we'd start today talking a little bit about kind of a trend I'm seeing, at least in my bookings in Florida, which is interesting because it's a mid-level market. We're in the panhandle there. Big markets, it's been a thing for a long time, as long as I can remember. But live musicians playing with the DJs.
Even here,
You starting to get it now?
even old ass Raleigh's
You're finally turning.
Again, everything's 5 to 7 years behind New Jersey.
Right. So I thought it would be great to help the listeners as we're both trying to probably build a roster of some of these musicians, talking about kind of our strategies there. I did want to kind of set it up a little bit with a couple of things before we get into it. The first is that there was a New York Times article that came out in November, which obviously New York Times gets read by a lot of different people. You want to hit the slide real quick? Where it was talking about saxophones taking over weddings. And Dan Quinn, our good buddy out of Dallas. Texas,
Shout out, Dan.
made a video based off of this, which it's a little 2 or 3 minutes, but it's worth having in here. So I wanted to use this before we start.
What's up, guys? DJ Dan Quinn here. Happy Friday. I've got to go on a little bit of a rant about this New York Times article about saxophone players taking over weddings. First of all, I think it's amazing that saxophonists are having a moment. If you look at the numbers and how the global saxophone market has grown, it's amazing. And I've always said for the last few years, like, it's a great time to be a saxophone player. I've personally had saxophonists at my weddings since early 2020. January 2020 was the first time Marquise and I ever played together. I've since worked with several saxophone players, and it's an amazing experience. I would actually have to pull the numbers, but I would bet that more than half of my weddings this year have had a saxophone player. So the article is spot on with that. Like, it is a thing, and we are having a moment. However, there's a lot of things that the article misses on. I think it's important to note that all sax players are not created equal, right? Like, you might have played saxophone in band in high school, and that's cool, and you can read music. Or you might play in a 12-piece party band, and you've got your charts that you follow, and, that's really cool. But there's a difference in the type of saxophone player that can headline a wedding with a DJ. And this is what I mean by headline, okay? You are not in the background just playing the melody of the song, okay? You are engaging, you are out on the dance floor, and you are adding to the music and not taking away from it. Now, Preston Bailey, very, very well known, big name in the industry, he actually calls out like a 5 to 10 minute rule he has, because he says, look, any more than that, the sax just gets annoying. That can totally happen, all right? And that's what happens a lot with amateur and novice players who might be great players, but they're an amateur 2 playing with a DJ and 2 playing on the dance floor. They create what I call the Santana effect. If you know that Santana album that he put out in the early 2000s, it had Smooth with Rob Thomas, and it had like the song with Michelle Branch, and he had all these different duos that he was doing. And by duos, I mean these other people had songs and Santana just played guitar nonstop, like throughout the entire album. And we're like, we get it, dude, you're a legend, but we can only tolerate guitar solos for so long. It's the same thing with a saxophone player, okay? So a good saxophone player, and this is where I would push back on Preston Bailey, is not just gonna be playing, melody or harmonies the entire time. You don't have to play melody or harmony the entire time. You're just playing rhythm. Like, you're out there like, do-do, 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 and you're just grooving with the guests, man, and you're a part of the party, and you're like the coolest cat in town, and you don't have to be the superstar the entire time. And that's what I love, man. That's why I like, I'm gonna just shout out Marquise, because he's the guy that, most of you know me playing with for long. He's the one I've done the most weddings with, and he is the best at this. Like, nobody does this better than Marquise. He gets out there, he's rocking the rhythm. We drop into a slow dance. He sees somebody that doesn't have somebody to dance with, boom, sax in one hand, twirling a guest around in the other. Like, the engagement is incredible. But when there's a moment that I duck the volume because I know everybody's about to sing, you know what he does? He stops, boom. He backs off. He lets the music breathe. He lets it happen. He lets the guests be the star of the show, not him. And that is what makes an incredible, incredible sax player. With that, getting the right sax player like a year in advance for your wedding, like, it's gonna cost some money. Like, they're not gonna give you a Saturday night a year in advance for a few $100, right? Like, backing bands, horn players and bands, like, they make a few $100 a night. A headliner, like, dude, you're looking at a few $1,000s to be able to get this person blocked out for your wedding a year in advance, maybe to learn some special songs that you want, to create some special moments.
Anyway, I thought that was a great segue to kind of start. Okay, yeah. To start things off with.
Yeah.
Are you... Like, do you have a bag of musicians that you're currently working with and how did you go about trying to figure out which ones would pair nicely with the DJ? Is this just by guests or I'm sorry, clients kind of asking you for specific musician types, or are you suggesting them? Or tell me a little bit about how your journey is.
I mean, it's still very new to us, right? And here's the good news. When you have 20 DJs, there are always going to be musicians in our group. So we have 3 pro musicians. Cody, has a band. He's got albums out. Stuart, band, albums out. Like, in fact, taking him a hiatus right now to go on tour. Like, his band is actually kind of blowing up. And Matt, who is a drummer. So, and it's played all over the world. Literally Haiti, Africa, like plays world music, drums, jazz. He's just these 3 guys are what I would consider professional musicians in addition to being DJs on the staff. So most of the people that we've used are recommendations from them.
Got it.
So then either myself or Randy usually interviews them. And then so far we haven't done but a handful. And I think they were both sax gigs, not percussion.
Okay. All the way through?
I'm
Cocktail through reception?
trying to think. One was that weekend where it snowed and most people canceled, but 2 people were like, we're going through with it come hell or high water. And both of my DJs made it there. And I think it was cocktail. It wasn't ceremony, cocktails.
Right.
And then, during dancing, went great. Both of them went great.
So you're not really looking at any kind of promo material ahead to assess this. You're just going off the recommendation from your guys.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. And your experience so far has been good in the
Has been
sense
good.
of like I think Dan nailed this. Like you can't just be in looking at music stands, reading charts. Like you have to be able to almost do it by ear. That's one way of doing it is just having somebody who just kind of ad libs, if you will. There's also the other type of fusion that has been big for a while. I think the guys from Rock With You do it more with like almost pre-programmed mini mix sets, if you will. So you're not doing anything like that. Everything's organic, in the moment, ad-libbing.
There's no rehearsals, no people, coming here or going to a warehouse or something and practicing. It's pretty much organic.
Are you sending them any kind of playlist to listen to? Like, hey, here's what they are requesting. Be ready for these kinds of songs.
I would do that. Yeah. I have 2 back to back. One of them being that gig you booked me on in Florida.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was comfortable with that, you were like, I played with this dude.
Oh yeah, he's
and you
solid.
were like, he's solid, but he doesn't speak English well. Were your only 2 things. And I'm like, okay, great.
Have your translator app.
Spanish?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can get by. I can get by. And then the other one, I'm basically flying Glenn Renda here.
Right.
1, because he's my friend. 2, it was basically going to be the first one I ever did. So I'm like,
I need a ringer.
Yeah, I need a ringer. I feel like this dude is going to crush. Yeah, and but I'm more curious from a standpoint of 1, how you find them. Are you rehearsing? And then secondly, I was watching a video this morning. Maybe we could even add it to this that Jeff posted, JSG. It was a reel, and it was an overhead shot of him playing, and then the sax player out on the floor. And I was watching him, and he was doing a lot of stem work.
Right.
Is that part of the show? Like, do I need to get comfortable? And I know stems well enough. Dropping out parts and stuff. But are you on the Flex 10, like dropping out the melody or the bass or the talk about the whole process for you guys, how you find people, but also, if you don't mind, from a selfish standpoint, talk about the technical mixing aspects.
Yeah. So you need a folder, and I'm happy to share some.
I
of these
started
with you.
one.
Yeah, I literally tag these songs.
As
Saxophone.
Sax.
Sax DJ. is
I
what
made a
call it.
crate. It was called like Sax Man List or something.
Yeah, sexy sax man.
I don't hate that.
Anyway, you basically need that crate, and this gets refreshed once a year. So this isn't something. A lot of these songs you can kind of like. A good one would be what's that one? Saxo Beat.
Yeah,
it's a good one, right?
It's Saxo Beat.
But like I don't play that regularly. Maybe I should be, but like I use that when I have a sax player because they can kind of riff on top of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you should always use one that has a sax part already, but
Right.
I'm actually going to great lengths to go to use some of these stem removers that actually takes out certain pieces of the track. So instead of just the vocal or the instrumental, it's extracting the sax line, like that instrument. Sometimes it gets it perfect, sometimes it doesn't. So it's not always going to be a true win-win. And I can't remember the program I use, but it's online. and it actually removes certain instrumentation. That's really helpful because those are the parts that people remember. When you have a song that already has that sax piece in there, they already know it going into it. The problem is you don't want it in there because then if they're a little off, like they're not perfectly matched, it's going to sound dooky, you know? So you got to make sure to pull it out. The second thing is when you want to have some of your choruses or the most memorable parts with some hot cues so that you could repeat a chorus for him just to go off for 32 measures or 32 beats, you know, and solo if it doesn't have it in there. You know what I mean? So I follow a lot of people on social media who are like, I don't know if you've seen these clips where they go like, a song that didn't need a saxophone.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
those
yeah.
kinds of
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
And I watch those and I go, oh, that is a great track to use.
Yeah.
Where is he doing the solo at? I need to make sure to make an edit like that so that I have
Jeez.
some of that stuff. You could completely do it on the fly, but the
Yeah.
more prepared you are with that and having a
Right.
couple of, let's call it 20 tracks that you feel comfortable with
Yeah.
that can kind of mix in almost all together
Yeah.
would be ideal. So like something in the 120 to 130 range is a good thing to have. Also another one from like 90 to like 110.
So do you have, this is for the DJs, do you have a crate that's like sax dance and then sax cocktail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. I usually just freestyle it
Yeah.
and just know enough songs that have those breaks in them and I can kind of just do it. I don't have a folder for cocktail, to be honest with you. I do have them tagged for dancing, but I don't for cocktail. I just kind of freestyle it. However, go ahead.
Is cocktail though, like,
A
is
little more.
cocktail ever just the sax guy roaming around playing the sax?
We have
Or
a
is
guy
that
who
weird?
does that with tracks.
We had a guy that was aura forming.
I feel like it's kind of cheesy. We don't get a whole lot
he
of
just
it.
had like a little
Bossa Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It wasn't great. he had a weird aura about him.
Did he? Yeah.
That's strange.
So talk to me about how you're selling this versus what you're paying out. I don't need to know the number, but like, do you know what you pay out before you sell it? How are you marketing this up?
Yeah. We asked them, like, we have a sheet or something, Randy, and it's like, what do you need to get to commit to this show? Whatever, 6 months from now,
Right.
9 months from now. And they'll say $500 or $800
Right.
or whatever it is. And then we just add a couple $100 on top. We're not making a lot of money
Right.
on it.
I'm not either.
No.
Okay.
It's not a big money maker. It's just an add-on.
And then talk to me a little bit about how you prepare for the event with this person. Are they on the call with the client?
No.
Are they, are you sending them like, hey, the day before, be here at this time? Or is that going out even sooner? Tell me a little about the structure.
Everything to do with it is going to basically fall back to Randy, who is basically, you know, the admin of the show.
Right.
And then the DJ. So like, I have no problem with the DJ communicating with the guy and going, hey, here's the 40 songs that the bride gave me.
Right.
Spotify playlist. Like,
Right.
you know, these are going to come out tonight at some point if you want to have a listen to these over the next few weeks or whatever. So you kind of put some of the onus on Randy as the booker and then some of it on the DJ as the secondary entertainer.
Yeah.
All right, booth heads, we made a move and it's a bold one.
We officially launched a Patreon. We've got 2 tiers, one for $5.99 and one for $19.99. Basically the cost of a coffee or a cocktail, depending upon how you roll.
Listen, this isn't some support us or we disappear kind of thing. You actually get some things that are useful that we think that you're going to need to run your DJ business.
Like early access to batched episodes, bonus episode that we couldn't post publicly maybe, and our weekly top 10 banger lists, songs that absolutely crushed at our events this week.
You know, the stuff that you really want to steal from us anyway.
But if you want to go deeper, jump into the booth back room at $19.99 a month.
That's where the extra love lives. Monthly prize drawings like headphones, merch, coaching calls. We've got Serato exports of our history, discounts on exclusive merch, and record pool hookups.
Backroom members aren't just listening, they're actually shaping what this podcast is going to become and probably making your DJ sets better in the process.
So stop texting us asking, what remix was that? And get in the booth for real.
Patreon.com/Beyond the DJ Booth podcast. Choose a tier, grab your spot, and let's keep building.
Booth heads, you know where to go. And again, man, I think the most important thing that it's always going to come back to is it's got to be the right person.
1000%.
It's got to be the let it breathe guy. I'm with Dan. Like, I think it's cool to have the guy around, and if he disappears for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then comes back and just starts hitting riffs and stuff. I don't think there's like a 5 to 10 minute, let's go all out sax man show case.
Right.
It's just kind of part of the, it's just an add-on. It's a little seasoning.
I tell clients all the time, like, this is an Easter egg moment for your event. So you could introduce this sax player right out during cocktail hour and set the tone like, hey, this is a different reception than we've ever had.
Right.
Or let me play cocktail hour and do I always refer to it as a Janai because we saw it at his wedding. That's the first time I had ever seen it this way.
Yeah.
Where he did a dinner feature with 2 different musicians, different times throughout the night of that dinner portion.
Yeah.
They had a violinist, they had a sax player, I think, too.
Yeah.
Came out, did a performance to a song.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a great Easter egg that people don't see coming because you've played all of cocktail hour. You've maybe played 20 minutes, let's call it, of dinner. And then out in the middle of the floor. Now, he had a lot more theatrics because he had movers and, all the different things to make it work. But I think it could still work that way.
Sure.
Or we don't bring them out until the dancing starts.
Right.
And again, they think they've seen everything up to that point.
Yeah.
And this Easter egg hits, and you've now,
Elevated
elevated another level. So I think there's different ways you can bring it in. You don't always have to do it the same way. And it gives clients a thought that you're the expert because you are giving them ideas of when to incorporate it. And sometimes that's honestly based on what their playlist looks like. Because if I see like it's a lot of like, standard stuff, okay, maybe it does make sense to have them during cocktail hour. Or if it's more like housey, kind of cool house stuff for cocktail hour, great. That might be a perfect time. But if it's more like, I don't know, Jack Johnson, John Mayer-ish, I'm like, this doesn't really fit the sax. Like, I think it's going to almost hurt the songs more than it's going to help.
I think you're playing also a lot more cocktails live than we are. Ours is autopilot 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay, with Spotify or whatever.
Yeah. Because it's in a different part of the property.
Got it.
It's some little lawn thing. Where,
right.
Like, it's not something where we're going to set up controller, booth, a whole nother set of things. It's a playlist, quite frankly. I mean, 9 times out of 10 for us.
Yeah. So I've had 90% of them be with one single musician or 2 musicians where they basically switch off, like a violinist or a saxophonist. We did one with Andrea Polito, Digital Dave, and I when we had Jason, Essential Jason, the sax player. We had Crystal, and I think we had one more. And that was my second time playing with multiple musicians at the same time. That can get messy too if you don't have people who have a little bit of professionalism to know when to kind of let the other person lead and pull back and things like that. But I have 2 events coming up where we have 3 musicians going with us the entire time. And so I'm actually considering making some mini mixes where I send this ahead of time, say, hey, learn these songs this way. I'm hopefully going to mix them live. I'll hopefully make enough edits short enough where I can make it work. It's a little scary for me because I like to be in the moment. I got to know that these songs are going to work,
Right.
But I want to have that ready so that it feels a little bit more fluid and it's not so random. Where it almost feels like a group.
And then it's like, I would like for you to be there an hour and a half early or something. Let's run it. Let's run these 3.
And the other thing that I'm going to have to do and invest in is a touch mix.
Oh.
Because they all want their own monitor feed. When you only have one, it's a little bit easier.
I got Touch Mix is out of production. You want the Allen and Heath CQ12T.
Okay.
Just bought it, sitting in that closet.
But didn't you say it was like you tried to figure it out?
No, I never even got it out of the box.
Okay.
There is literally a button on it that says easy mode. Ben So sold it to me. He's like, it actually says easy mode on it.
Okay. Because they each need to have their own mix.
Yeah.
So
it's Touch Mix is awesome, but it's 10 years old now. This
Right.
is supposedly the new gold standard for those little digital mixers.
Yeah. So I think we'll be able, on the next batch session, have some real events that we'll be able to talk through, like how this went, right?
Should be close to the next batch session. Yeah. Because those are in May, mid-May. So maybe the session after this.
Yeah. I think the other thing that's really important that clients are asking me for as it relates to musicians is promo material. Having some stuff out there that will show what these people can do. Even if it's from your phone, which I have a couple that way, I want to show you a couple that I have that have worked for me in the promo material. So you want to hit this clip? Obviously, I'm DJing. It's clearly a phone thing.
Yeah.
It's also a highlight on my Instagram. But this is one where he's just on the stage. I don't even remember what song this is. But people are jumping, having a great time.
Swedish House Mafia.
Swedish House Mafia, that's right. Don't you worry, child.
Yeah, I love that.
Then I have another one where he's out on the dance floor. And look how engaging he is with this bride and groom. It doesn't matter the song.
Is he playing through your mixer?
Yeah.
Just the other channel?
Yep.
The extra mic channel?
But I mean, look, people are just going ape.
Who is this guy?
His name is Natty. Natty,
Okay.
I can't remember his last name. He's out of LA.
Right on.
And then the third thing I want to mention, if you want to get into this, our friends in New Jersey, Tom and is it the EMG guys?
Yeah.
They have a service where they white label some of their musicians for you. And when I was living out there, I would ping them all the time. Hey, I need a sax player. I need this.
Yeah.
They have a roster. They're a unique setup in the sense that they have DJs and bands.
Yeah.
But they have so many musicians that sometimes are just sitting on the sidelines. They have to have multiple people because sometimes people are going on tour, to your point, and all this stuff. So I'll say, hey, I need a sax player. And what they've done is they've actually made videos in their studio that are white labeled. They don't say their logo anywhere. Once you sign an agreement with them, they give you kind of, distributor pricing, if you will, kind of like in the manufacturer world. And I wanted to show you a clip from how much more polished this looks than what I'm doing.
Right, I've seen these. You get to see how cool the guy looks and how he's kind of vibing. Like,
This clip sells it all the time for me. Because this guy's
he's
incredible. It's a modern song.
Yeah.
People know it. It's a controlled environment, so the audio is pristine.
Yep.
So if you are looking to get in the game and you don't have any musicians that you know of or have a team that has musicians, reach out to some of the bands that are in the area that are like agency modeled, where they have a lot of musicians, and see if you can white label some of the guys that are sitting out on a Saturday night to get you started.
I mean, even stuff like this for the guys that we have. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't put that painting back up on the wall, which, by the way, Brian and I realized we left up the entire last 5 batches that we did. But put the painting back up on the wall, run them into that board that we're running these on,
Yeah.
Whatever they're playing, and play a track,
Right.
through your phone off that, and get a decent camera, a vlog camera, and just make some here.
Right.
Because it's great to see the footage from the event, but it's just like the audio is not very clear.
Right.
It's shot on a phone.
Right. It's obvious. Whereas that looks really good.
Really clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
Hey DJs, are you still showing up to gigs with a flimsy facade or worse, a banquet table? It's time for an upgrade. Bun Gear DJ booths are built for serious mobile DJs who care about presentation. Lightweight, durable, and designed for speed, our aluminum booths look pro and set up in minutes. If you want compliments and referrals before you even drop your first track, head over to bungear.com and level up your setup today.
Let's move into Annie's playlist.
All right.
Annie, I wanna know what's on your playlist. Annie, I wanna know, I wanna know. Hey Annie, I wanna know what's on your playlist. Annie, I wanna know, I wanna know.
All right, so I was looking at the Spotify top 50 for this week. So what this is going to drop the day after St. Patty's Day,
Okay.
but currently it's the 12th of March, so we're a week beforehand. So here was the top 50 that I saw, as if you'll see on the screen here. 1 through 5, if you're not watching the screen and you're just listening, I mean, American Girls, the new Harry Styles album.
Love.
But I thought what we would do here is just talk through some songs and maybe mixes that we're playing of some of these top 50. Number 3 on the list has been crushing for me. This is Choosing Texas by Ella Langley.
Never played it.
Never have?
Nope. Never been asked for it.
Okay, I think it's gonna come in your way because
Really?
it's like, I mean, it's 3 here and it's
know.
being requested on my list the last couple of weddings I've done. So I thought I would share with you the mix that I'm using, which winky, there'll be some bonus content. I'll just leave it at that.
Patreon.
Yeah. If you are
Backroom
member, there we go. Sorry, I'm terrible at that. So this is something I played during cocktail hour a lot.
Okay.
This is, and we're gonna need some headphones probably. Sorry. This is Choosing Texas with Fleetwood Mac's Dreams.
Oh, wow.
And it works really well. You want to play it, Saquon?
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room. And judging by the smile that's written on.
I usually play
Works.
the original and then go into this. Because it's literally the original. It's not a remix of Dreams, except for right here. The drum's a little heavier.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, yeah.
great track. Lets
Yeah.
people know that, because there are some honorable mention mixes of Choosing Texas. There's the D-Rock remix and the Lavish Live remixes that are more dancing. They're like 130 beats per minute. This is at about 112.
Have you played it during a dance set?
Yeah, works great.
Damn.
Yeah, good track to have.
Okay.
Number 9 on this list is DTMF, Bad Bunny.
There's
a great mix that I like to use. This is the Revis Levels VIP mix with the Vici. So I've played this and Levels gets matched with everything, right?
Damn. Levels has been leveled out.
You want to hit it? So if you got to play it late at night, this is a good version because it's usually slower. I like it when the beat kicks in though with it. Not yet.
Yeah, I like this.
Big drum build. 126 beats per minute. The original's 118.
Yeah.
When that beat kicks in.
Let me get this.
You have to be a Patreon member. Number 10 is Man I Need.
Yeah.
What mix are you using of this?
I'm using yours with the promiscuous Nelly Furtado beat.
I've been using a dance version. This is the Casey Berry and Marshall Simon remix.
I do have that one.
And I like this. It's really good. You want to hit it? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me back up. This I play. Yeah, that's my fault. I like to play this one during cocktail hour.
I have this too.
This is the Everybody Rules the World.
Yeah.
Works great.
With her vocal.
With her vocal.
I'll allow it.
I mean, it's in key, which is very important on this song.
Looks like we're making up for lost time.
I can see how they
you get
came
the
up with
eyes
it.
like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
For me, crossing over on all night.
She's great.
Oh, she go, and this song still crushes. Like, people know it now.
Yeah.
It's blown up. It was
Right.
number 1 for a while.
I can come and slide right in.
I just want you to hear how it transitions. I mean, it works really well.
Already know I can leave it alone. You know
Yeah. I like that.
And then I think I have the dance version, or do I not? Yeah, this is the dance version. Stays true to the original. It's important to use the hook first edit.
Yeah.
But I love it because it kind of is, it's just subtle, but it has enough of a backbeat. So if you're in a dance set and you need this is a good version to have.
Yeah, this rides.
So that was the top
fast is it?
14. Let's go to the next slide here.
What is that, like 120? 120 something?
Yeah, it's 120. Yep. So let's see here. I just might. You still using that? You still playing that?
Yeah, I just play it straight ahead.
Okay, I have a mix I've been using lately just to kind of mix it up a bit. It's the DJ Rob De Niro remix.
Okay.
I like it because it's the same tempo as the original
Yes.
103.
Yes.
It's a little different, just kind of spices it up. You want to hit it?
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never
Just kind of grooves.
seen.
It really doesn't move off this
Yes,
beat
you
much. It's
did.
kind of this the whole way through.
Ooh, so girl, if you talk,
This number
You would
18
use this
number.
for the dance segment?
No, cocktail hour.
Right.
I wouldn't use it for a dance segment.
Right.
I've never really played it during dancing.
Right.
It would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart if I find out you
I love
can't
those.
move
Anything that
on.
105, 107 mix is great for me to kind of, especially during cocktail hour.
I don't think I've done enough shows to know if this is going to be as big as I thought it was.
I can
You
just
don't
tell
think
you
it
it's
is?
not. No, it's already fallen off. Dude, that's number 18. I mean, that song was what? I'm sorry, number 8. Yeah, it was number 1 for how many weeks? A lot of weeks. It's already like fallen off big time. I thought what was interesting to see on this list is number 20, Mr. Brightside,
That's insane. 23.
on the top 50.
Yeah.
What mix do you use of this? Do you play the straight ahead original?
Absolutely.
Okay, I do
Please
too.
Please don't bastardize this.
No, the only one where I have used it, and it still goes to the original, is and it's older now. It's the Chunky Dip
Yeah.
2018 remix, because it allows me to play it in a main dance set at 128,
Okay.
and then it goes into a drop off of just the acapella, which I've made a special
Okay.
edit of to go into the original.
Okay.
So here, see what you think. It's not bastardized.
Okay.
But see, it's like in that 128,
You come out of like, okay.
I can go right into it.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Send
going
me
to
that.
pause it here, and you're going to hear it how it has the acapella. So listen to how it kind of comes back in. And you can put anything else behind it. Another beat.
This is the end?
No, it's the middle of the song.
Oh.
So you can kind of go into with another beat or something else to get out of it. I like that.
But you don't like to just let it ride to
Sometimes
the
I
end
do.
cold?
Sometimes I do.
Right.
So I've got two different versions. It depends on how I'm playing it. Yeah,
Cold,
totally.
Slam
Yes.
in.
You could do it that way.
Or whatever it is.
I've got two versions of that edit because sometimes I want them just to sing a cappella and then
Yeah.
come back in with the chorus big and then end it with the ring out. Sometimes I'm mixing out because I don't have enough time, and I got to
Yeah.
get through a bunch of different songs. So that's a good one there. What was that? Where's Ordinary? Was that
27.
27. So Ordinary, what are you playing of that one?
I
Anything?
can't remember the name of it. I sent it over to you.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
I must not have gotten it.
That's all right.
I play the Bustin' Timberlake. It's the name of it.
Bustin' Timber Fake.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Bustin'.
Timber Fake?
Yeah, Bustin' Timber
The
Fake.
disco version. So here it is. Here's what this sounds like. Great for cocktail hour. Just grooving. Doesn't really move off of that kind of groove.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good shit. Good
You
shit,
had
good
number 29. Say it. TT.
shit. Titi me pregunto.
So you got the
no,
DJ
now I'm
OD.
mixing up the DTMF with TTM.
Yeah.
You
had the-
yeah.
Yeah. You had a cool mix. The DJ OD, just a little
yeah.
bit intro. Here
Yeah.
it is. Woo! You've been using this one?
Yeah, I think I did. Hey. Yeah, I played it on at that Ravenscroft gala. I got a request from Bad Bunny.
It's just the intro where it has just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I tend to get a lot
And
of
they hit
requests
the horn
for.
in there.
Yeah. Let's hit the next slide here. So, Fate of Ophelia, you had my
yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
My little segue mix.
Yeah. From this to
Last Friday?
Friday night.
Let's hear it. The Brian B exclusive right there.
Yes, it is.
Might be the Patreon.
Might be. Always
Brian
works.
B.
Number 37. Dreams is back on this list.
Isn't
Top
that crazy,
50.
dude?
Must be TikTok, right?
Gotta be.
You had the Pete Down classic remix
Yeah.
on here. Why do
Yeah.
you like this one? Just it's got a little beefier?
Yeah, just a little bit beefier. I mean, I don't like to mess with these.
I don't either,
classic
usually.
songs too much.
Let's hit it.
touch on the drums.
So this is the one I use before I go into that one I showed you earlier. I can't remember which one it was now.
Oh yeah.
The
Ella Langley, Chasing
yeah.
Texas.
So I'll use that one first. But I also have a really dope, if they're kind of more progressive with their cocktail hour, a little bit more housey. I'll use this one. This is the Dylan Francis song, which is called, hold on a second. It's the Touch. It's a Fleetwood Mac versus Dylan Francis. This is at 112. I like this one a lot. They don't see it coming. I always get a great reaction when I play this.
I have this. This is filthy. I love that track.
Play this Club Killers cut of this. It just grooves so good.
That's a Dylan Francis track.
Yeah.
Crazy production. I love it.
Also, some honorable mention versions of Dreams is Patch Safari's remix and the Gigamesh. Those are also good
I have the
ones.
Gigamesh. Gigamesh goes crazy.
Yeah. Where's My Husband is number 40 on this top 50 list. You played anything yet?
No. I would just play it straight ahead. I don't like the drums or something. It doesn't seem like a dance song to me. Again, I feel like it's going to come back to Bouquet or the introduction, grand introduction. I don't know.
I put it in a routine with Promiscuous.
Okay.
And here's this version of it. This is the Patrick, who is it? Patrick Zern edit.
Help me, Lord. I need you to tell me. Where the hell is my husband?
I just play chorus and I'm out.
Yeah, I need this.
Then I like this break right here. And then I go into something else right there.
Slam at it.
Slam into whatever you had with Promiscuous.
Yeah.
So you
And
can kind of hit. Yeah, so you can kind of hit like two in a row. Yeah.
Promiscuous.
Really good. You had the last two are yours here. So this is Iris is on this list. Where is that?
45. No, 41. Sorry.
41.
Yeah.
So you got the Zillionaire remix.
Oh yeah, he's great.
This is a good one. You use it during dance sets? You asked me for some Goo Goo Dolls a while back.
No, I'll ask you for Creed.
Oh, for Creed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's Iris. This is the Zillionaire.
I think I'm going to try and look him up when I go to Australia.
Should. I think he's in Perth, though.
Oh.
That's Sydney. Oh, is he in Sydney?
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be.
I like it because it doesn't go crazy.
Right.
Like it still stays true to the original.
Yeah, it's tasteful.
I've been getting this on request list, man. Iris has been coming on my list.
But you say you play it during dinner a lot.
A lot, and they sing it.
10
along.
tables are singing along, just going nuts.
Especially this part right here. But I like this with the piano.
This goes off, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And the last one
Shout out
I
Ziggy.
wanted to preview was number 49 of 50 on the list, 12 to 12 by Somber. You're not playing it at a gig currently?
No, but I would play this like Doors Open or Cocktails
Yeah.
or
I was going to say,
Corporate.
too, if you are ever in need of a grand entrance song, the instrumental, do it with stems.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you're not stepping on the words.
Yeah.
Here's a little sample of the X-Mix version that you gave me. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, I don't know why.
shit, go ahead.
For the
The second time.
Yeah, they already announced about the
that's
ceremony,
right.
right? Mr. Joe and Saquon Bun.
What
You
the
know what I mean? I mean, it's a great track. Somber's crushing right now.
He is, but he's such a fucking goober, man. I've never seen a more awkward, skinny, non-cool white dude, and it breaks my heart because I love his song.
Yeah.
God, he is a fucking terrible performer, man. Somebody's got to work with him. Something's wrong with you. Never seen him? I'm gonna pull a clip. His songs are dope, but dude, what the?
It's crazy.
He's so awkward, man. I've never seen anybody so awkward. So, guys, if you want to possibly, perhaps, get some of those tracks, you might want to look at the Patreon, patreon.com/Beyond the DJ Booth Podcast. Choose the Backroom membership. As always, thank you guys for watching and listening wherever you view this or listen. We appreciate you guys, and shout out to our sponsor, DJ Event Planner, DJEventPlanner.com for the CRM that Brian and myself both use to run our businesses.
What a way to end season 6. This is the last episode of season 6.
That's why I guess we made it a little longer.
A little longer. Some people wanted that.
Some people like it, some people don't. It's
yeah.
hard to please them all.
Yeah, it is hard to please them.
It's
we'll
a
see you
free
next
podcast,
season.
people.
That's right.
Join the
Do our best.
Patreon.
Jesus.
Thanks, guys.
See you next season.